Hey everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. I just realized today, we're coming up on the end of the year, the end of 2014. Pretty crazy. I mean, I know that's how it works. December is the end. Once Christmas comes, you got like a week and then it's New Year's. But it just sort of hit me like, wow, this week really is New Year's. 2015's on its way. It's the end of 2014. Just like it hit me today. So pretty crazy. Only a couple more days. What? 2 more days, and it's 2015. Crazy. But I'm looking forward to the new year. So hopefully you guys are as well. But again, we're not really here to talk about the new year. We're here to talk about some packages I have received in the mail. As I mentioned in yesterday's Daily Sickness video where I had an unboxing for you, I said that I also had some stuff arriving to me at my house. I had some stuff that came already, had some stuff I was waiting for. I saw a few more things and like, is this glowing? Is it just me or does it look like it's glowing? It's like the light coming off this package is like it's glowing. It's like the Ark of the Covenant from Indiana Jones. Anywho, so I mentioned in the video that I had some stuff that was still coming. One of them arrived, but I still have some more stuff, but we'll take a look at that at some other time. So anyway, let's get down to it. Let's take a look at what I got here. So I'm going to save this glowing package, put that behind me for last, because I'm pretty excited about what's in there. And I forgot to grab Cinnamon. Here she is, so we'll grab her. So let's get down to it. We'll take a look at the smallest package here first. This comes from Listia. So, I don't think I need cinnamon for this. There we go. That works. Alright, very cool. Again, got this off Listia for absolutely free. I did not have this one yet. Obviously, why would I buy it if I already had it? And that is Chowder Volume 2. I already had Volume 1, but I did not have Volume 2 yet. So, pretty cool. I had to grab that. I remember seeing this all the time in stores. I got Volume 1 for, like, cheap, and then Volume 2... I would see a lot, and then it never like dropped in price. I never found it for cheap, so I just ended up not buying it. Kind of a mistake when it comes to Cartoon Network DVDs. I kind of recommend if you really want to get them, pick them up. And I say that because a lot of times you'll see like Volume 1 of something will come out, or like Season 1 or something will come out, and you'll maybe end up getting it for a good price if you wait on it. You don't jump on it right away. Eventually you'll get a good price, even like years down the line, you'll still be able to find it and get a good price if, like, not in stores and online. You'll come across it all the time. I see that all the time. I come across Volume 1 of Chowder. I come across, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, stuff like that. I see Season 1 of that, like, all the time. But Season 2 of Foster's was very rare, came and went. Volume 2 of Chowder, like I said, kind of came and went. I mean, it was out for a little bit longer, but still kind of came and went. I never really found it for cheap, so I kind of recommend if it's Cartoon Network and if you bought the first volume or season, you want to get the second one, just buy it, spend the money, because if you wait, you might get screwed. So I never saw this for cheap, so finally came across it on Listia for absolutely free. Had to grab it. So Chowder Volume 2, very cool. Let's check the disc out. The disc was listed as being in good shape, and unfortunately, a few minor scratches. I don't see this having any issues with playback. But I will say this isn't in perfect condition, but it was listed as in very good condition. I don't know if I'd call this very good, but it's not bad either. So it is what it is. I got this free. I didn't spend many points on it. Listia is all point based. It's not money based. It's point based. It didn't cost me many points to get this, so it's not like I wasted some huge amount of points for a scratch disc. That pissed me off. But whatever, it's fine. Like I said, shouldn't have any playback issues. Should be fine. Disc, getting some minor scratches, which does irk me. If I came across this in a store, would I buy it? Well, I probably would have bought it because I really want this. I'm having a hard time finding this. Okay, I would have bought it had I found it in the stores. But something like this, this disc I wouldn't normally pick up. Disc in this condition I wouldn't normally buy, but it is what it is. It's Chowder Volume 2. I really wanted it, so I got it. But if I ever come across a copy in better condition, obviously I'll pick that up to replace this. Alright, so now onto this big candy-looking piece of mail here. I look at this. I think it looks like a piece of candy, like a Mary Jane or something like that. Man, I miss Mary Janes. I used to eat Mary Janes all the time. They're absolutely delicious. And then a few months back, I pulled out a cavity. I pulled out a filling while eating one. I'm just chopping on it. You know, they're super sticky and whatnot. I'm chopping on it, and all of a sudden, I feel like yank out, and I'm like, I bite down, I crunch into my filling. It was horrible. So then I had to go and get that all fixed and everything. It sucked. So now I kind of don't eat Mary Janes anymore because I'm terrified to eat Mary Janes because I'm scared if I eat them, I'm going to rip out more like old fillings and have to get them replaced because I hate the dentist. So I don't eat them anymore, unfortunately. But I don't know. It looks like a piece of candy to me. We're talking about really random stuff today, so let's dive into this. This comes from Hamilton Books, and I'm not even sure how to like go. It's such a weird package, and this is really like thick cardboard. I don't even know how to go about like getting into this. Like, I certainly don't want to. There we go. All right, I didn't want to cut in anything. They do not make this easy. Alright, there we go. That works well enough. So Hamilton Books, I haven't been on their website in a little while. I really do tend to enjoy Hamilton Books. I highly recommend them. They have like really cheap stuff. DVDs, Blu-rays. You can find really, really good deals in there. I mean, I've come across really good titles. Titles that I never see in stores. Every time I see them online, they're always too much. I just never come across them for a good price. And I go to Hamilton Books and they have them for like $3 or something like that. It's amazing some of the deals they have in there and some like harder to find or like out of print stuff. It's pretty crazy. So like I said, I hadn't been on their website in a while, so I went on it because somebody had listed about some cheap Blu-rays, and I ended up picking up a few of them. But I was on the website, so I thought, why not look around at the DVDs as well? And I ended up picking up a nice stack of stuff here. So let's take a look at what I got. I will show you the... I only picked up 2 Blu-rays. I remember looking at more Blu-rays, but I guess I actually ended up picking up 2. Oh, one of them got canceled. I think it was a Jackie Chan double feature set. I know that got canceled. Apparently they were out of stock, so they just canceled that part of the order. So I guess I probably ordered 3 Blu-rays. I know I looked at more, but I guess I only ordered 3. So first one here is the one I really wanted. This is the entire reason when I saw somebody at Blu-ray.com post about this being cheap, and I forget how much I paid for all these. I do apologize. But when this was listed as being cheap, I think this was under $5 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken, at Blu-ray.com, I immediately went to Hamilton Books. I knew I was going to order this, and then, of course, I looked around and ordered some more stuff. But this is the whole reason why I went to the website, whole reason why I ordered anything in the first place, and that is Embodiment of Evil. This is awesome. This is from the Coffin Joe series. So excited about that. Very, very excited. This is great. As it says, this is the 3rd film of the Coffin Joe trilogy. Now, there is a Coffin Joe trilogy like box set, but apparently like a 3rd movie in the set like isn't really considered part of like the trilogy. I don't know. Look it up. Weird stuff. So I do have the can you see? Yeah, it's actually right there, right on the end, like my Coffin Joe trilogy box set that actually one of my viewers like 3 years ago, back when I like first started doing these videos, because I actually say almost like 4 years ago I've been doing these videos, sent me. So cool. I by this time I've completely forgotten who sent it to me. If you're still watching my videos, you're awesome. Thank you so much for sending me that Coffin Joe trilogy box set. It's really cool. So I've been looking forward to getting this because I wanted to get the the proper trilogy. So very cool to finally get Embodiment of Evil, the Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Absolutely awesome. So excited to finally have a copy of this in my collection. I've been trying to get this for some time now. Very cool to finally have it. That's awesome. Like I said, the entire reason why I even went to HamiltonBooks.com in the first place, because I had to get myself a copy of this. Then I have, I guess it's, I guess it's just called The Holy Flying Circus, which isn't quite Monty Python. It's kind of like, let's see if I can see if it says, it's basically, okay, yeah, it's the, I guess it's all about kind of the aftermath of Life of Brian, I believe, if I'm not mistaken from what I read. So once Life of Brian came out, and of course, huge controversy with Life of Brian, this is the movie based on the whole controversy. So it's not actual, that's not actually the Monty Python crew right there, or anything like that. Any members of Monty Python, it's just a like made-for-TV I guess, movie or whatever for the BBC. Or series or whatever this is. I don't even know. I gotta be honest, I did not even know anything about this until, 99 minutes. So I guess it's a made-for-TV movie. So I didn't know anything about this until I saw it on HamiltonBook.com. When I saw it on there, I was like, what is this? Another Monty Python Blu-ray? I gotta look into it. And I looked up information. That's what I saw. I thought it looked pretty cool. I was gonna pick it up. So yeah, like I said, made-for-TV movie, all about the controversy surrounding Life of Brian. So it looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to checking it out. It got decent reviews online. Nothing like amazing, but decent reviews. So I look forward to checking it out. And it's the Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Alright, so now onto the DVDs I picked up. This is cool. Really excited about this. This is the Rise and Fall of WCW. I do have the Rise and Fall of ECW. Really good documentary, and I have no doubt this one's going to be just as fantastic. Now, again, like I said in the past, when it comes to wrestling, I like early 80s, early 90s wrestling. I know WCW was around when I was still sort of watching wrestling, like in early 90s. I know that. But, again, I'm just a sucker for knowledge. I love learning about stuff. And even though somebody left a comment recently asking, if I don't have any interest in something, why, like, I don't like this part, this genre of wrestling, or like I don't like a sport, why would I want to watch a documentary about it? It depends what it is. Like, I'm not necessarily interested in this genre of wrestling, like to the point where I want to watch the matches and stuff, but I'm interested in it enough to learn about the history of it. Again, like the Stanley Cup DVD I just recently picked up. Am I some big hockey fan? No, but I'm interested in learning about the history of the Stanley Cup. It sounds very interesting. It intrigues me. I want to hear about it. Same thing with religions. I'm not religious at all, but I have many DVDs on like Christianity and Judaism and stuff like that. I'm interested in learning about the history of those religions. I'm interested in history. Now, when I watch a documentary on, in fact, I'll use the quote that the person who sent me a comment on YouTube says about, they would never want to watch a documentary on Justin Bieber. I wouldn't either. See, I have no interest in watching that. That'd be something that I would have no interest in whatsoever. As much as I love knowledge of history, I don't care about that knowledge of history. That's knowledge of history that I don't care about whatsoever. Whereas this, I'm intrigued. I want to hear about it. And like I said, the rise and fall of ECW was awesome. Really, really good documentary. I have no doubt this is going to be absolutely fantastic as well. So, I almost dropped it. So I had to pick this up. Very cool. Gonna watch this one as soon as the Merry Movie Marathon is over, which is in like 2 days. So, very cool. Then I picked up Sorceress 2, The Temptress. And yeah, they didn't have the first one. Unfortunately, they didn't have Sorceress 1. They didn't have it. But I picked up the second one, which I do have on VHS. I have the first and the second movie both on VHS. So picking this up to replace my VHS copy. But unfortunately, they did not have the first one on DVD. So what are you going to do? But at least I had the second one. So I had to grab that. This is great. This is the Wacky World of Tex Avery Volume 1. Very, very cool. I do have some of the Tex Avery like single disc releases. But this is really cool to have this one. 40 episodes long. That's awesome. Really cool. Used to watch this show on TV, so very cool. I love animation, love cartoons. So certainly had to grab that. Then I grabbed Beach Balls. Some cheesy Roger Corman right there. Definitely looking for, wow. Just looking at the back of this, I'm just like, holy crap, that looks cheesy and fun. So definitely looking forward to checking this one out. This looks like just a fun, goofy, like sex comedy, which is right up my alley. I love movies like that. So very cool. Definitely had to pick that up. And then I picked up Too Cool for School Collection, which is a 12-movie collection. Looks like a lot of good stuff, but the reason I really wanted this one is for, there it is, Cave Girl. I have that movie on beta, if I'm not mistaken. I believe I have a Cave Girl on beta, but I've never seen it, and I think this is the only way Cave Girl's been released. Again, I could be wrong, but I think that's the case. So this is something that's been on my wish list for some time now, just for Cave Girl. Also comes with Malibu Beach, Hunk, The Van, Pom-Pom Girls, Weekend Pass, My Chauffeur, My Tutor, Jocks, Tomboy, The Beach Girls, and Coach. If you've seen any of those movies, in fact, even Cave Girl, if you've seen any of these 12 movies, let me know if any of them are good. I've not seen a single one, and like I said, I really just wanted this for Cave Girl because I have it on beta. I want it on DVD as well, but let me know if any of those other movies are good. I'm sure they are. They look good. They look very interesting. They're all from the 80s, and some are from the 70s. Looks like late 70s and 80s. So, should be good movies. Like in a cheesy, fun sort of way. And then picked up the Emerald City of Oz, which means I need one more of these. I can't remember which ones off the top of my head. I believe there were 4 of these releases by Warner Brothers of the Oz movies. I have 3 of them now, so just need one more. Off the top of my head, can't remember which one that is. I'll have to look it up, but I figured I had to grab this one, so I have my almost complete collection. One more to go, and then I'll have all 4 of these, which will be absolutely awesome. Definitely looking forward to that, so very cool. So that's everything I got from HamiltonBooks.com. Or is it Hamilton? I think it's HamiltonBook.com, right? Right, if I'm not mistaken, on Hamilton Books. Anyway, great website. Check them out. A lot of good deals on there, and I certainly found some. But now we're going to take a look at the last package here. This is what I'm most excited about. I already opened it up, as you can see, and that's because I wanted to test these out before I did this video because I want to make sure everything worked so I could talk to you about them. So very cool. This comes from a pretty cool website called replacementremotes.com. Pretty awesome. I was looking for remotes for, I was looking for a remote for my DVHS player, actually. I got a remote that came with it, but I knew it wasn't the original remote. So I was looking for an original remote. Stumbled across this website and ended up ordering 3 remotes off their website to go with other players I had problems with my remotes for. So let's take a look at what I got. Like I said, I already opened this up, tested all these out. They all worked. Very cool. So first one here is the DVHS remotes. And as you can see, they all came in their own plastic. These were sealed. These were sealed plastic sleeves. Very, very cool. I got the remote that came with it. As you can see, you're going to be like, what's the difference? Not much. This here's the DVHS one. This is the original remote that came with my DVHS player. This is the one that was packaged with my player when I got it off Amazon. As you can see, it says DVD, as opposed to this one, it says DVHS. So when I got this, I knew this wasn't the original remote because, again, it says DVD. On the bottom, it says VCR, DVD, TV. I was like, I knew this wasn't the original remote. But it does work, and apparently it works because it's virtually the same exact remote. Whenever they put out, I mean, once DVHS was gone and they put out some DVD player, I guess they just said, hey, let's recycle the design. So basically the same exact remote, few little changes here and there, a few little buttons are different. But that's the thing. I mean, that's really why I wanted this remote, because there are differences on it. Things like advancing start, stop, date, record speed, stuff like that, skip search, all kinds of stuff like that isn't actually on the DVD remote. So it's just little things like that, little tiny differences on here that were made to function with the DVHS player, which as the DVD player, is made to function with the DVD player. So some of the commands on the buttons are different, and that bugged me. So ordered this. These are all refurbished, by the way. They do sell new ones, and they sell refurbished ones. I just ordered the refurbished ones, although new ones aren't available necessarily for every remote. But I just ordered all refurbished ones because they're like half the price, and I figured, why not just go with half the price if the refurbished ones work? I mean, my players are refurbished, basically. They're used, so why not get used remotes? So very cool. A new remote for my DVHS player. Like I said, it does work. I did test it out. Very awesome. I now have the original remote that came with my player. That's awesome. Next up here is a remote for my standard definition TV. I have a Daewoo. I don't even know what the model number is. I got it at Liberty Thrift Home Furnishings maybe a year ago or something like that. Nice TV. It was a decent size, flat screen, had all the hookups I wanted. It was a decent. I mean, it's nothing overly amazing, but it's a decent standard definition TV. And it was like super cheap, so I picked it up, and I can't really go any bigger because I want to have room for my HD TV. So picked it up, loved it, thought it was great, but didn't have the original remote. Not that that's a big deal because you can get universal remotes that work pretty much like any standard definition TV. There's like a million. You go to any store and pick up a universal remote I'm sure has a code for a Daewoo TV that'll work fine. But being OCD like I am, I prefer to have the original remote. And this is it. This is the original remote that came with the TV. A R43A01. Very cool. So I tested it out. It does work. So that's awesome. The original emote that came with the Daewoo TV that I have. So that's very cool. And then something I'm really excited about. This is awesome, especially since it works. Very cool. This is a remote for my Sony Beta player. Say my Sony Beta Max player, because Beta Max is a brand. It's a Sony brand. There's like Beta Cord and all kinds of different. Beta is the actual format. Beta Max is a brand. Beta Cord is a brand. Beta yada yada. They're all brands. So very, very awesome. As you can see, same remote. This is the original one that does not work. This one I might be able to get working. I'd have to really take it apart. Whoever owned this Beta player before, let the batteries corrode to all hell. I mean, this is bad. The remote that I had for my my scrolling marquee, that had some battery leakage in it, but I was able to clean that out. This one's like, yeah, this one's bad. I don't know if I'd be able to clean this one. I mean, I've tried. I didn't really do very well, but I didn't really take the remote apart as much as I could. But that's because I was afraid I was going to just like break it. I mean, even though it wasn't working, I still didn't want to break it. Now that I have working remotes, I might actually take this one apart, because if I break it, I'm not really going to cry, because I now have a remote that works. So I might try to take this one apart and see if I can get it to work. We'll see. Then I'll have two remotes. But yeah, that's the original, and this is the new one. Same remote, so very cool. So again, test it out. It does work. So I now have a Beta player with a working remote, which is awesome. I'm so excited about that. So now when I watch my Beta, I don't have to get up and do all the commands by hand. I can just sit back and do what I need to do, and I love it. Very cool. So that's absolutely awesome. So again, this is replacementremotes.com. Very, very cool. So I got 3 remotes here, all working. I think I paid like $50 total for this. So they're not expensive, but they're not super cheap either. If you get a brand new one, they run a little bit. But if you get a refurbished one, they're not super expensive. They're decently priced. They're just not super cheap. We're looking at like $15-20 maybe like a piece, especially for like older stuff. Like these were like $20 a piece. I mean, they are guess more actually. I mean, these weren't super cheap even refurbished, because they're older, hard to find remotes. Whereas this was like $5. Like this wasn't much at all, because it's just a remote to like my Daewoo TV, like whatever. But these were a little bit more expensive. But hey, I'm glad to have them now. I'm a sucker for having remotes, especially the original remotes, to my players. I love it. So very cool. So there you go, guys. That was it. That's everything. Lots of cool stuff. Stuff from Listia, stuff from Hamilton Book, stuff from replacementremotes.com. A lot of cool stuff. Highly recommend checking out. I mean, I should recommend all those websites. Listia is awesome. Check out Listia if you're looking to sell and I say sell because you basically auction stuff off for points. People bid on your items for points, and then you get those points, and then you can use those points to bid on other stuff you want. So it's pretty cool. I'm loving it. I post like something new on there every day, and people bid on it, and then I get those points, and then I use them to get stuff I want. So loving Listia. Check that out. Hamilton Book, again, very cool website. You can find a lot of good stuff for pretty cheap. I recommend just going, click Blu-ray, and then click like lowest to highest, and then just scroll through up to what you're willing to pay. I usually just do that. I usually just click lowest to highest and just go up to like $5 and basically buy everything that I want that's like $5 or lower. And the same thing with the DVDs. It's awesome. I really do enjoy that site. I need to go there more often. Can't believe it's been so long since I've been there. And replaceremotes.com, really cool. If you're looking to get a remote for a player you have, and it's something obscure. I mean, again, Beta, DVHS, they had these. The only one I had a hard time finding one for, I didn't find it. I have a Sony video CD player. They did not have a remote for that. But from what I read online, that video CD player wasn't even released here in the United States. It was like Indonesia or something like that. So that's probably why they don't have a remote for it, but I really wish they did. But chances are, I'd say you get like at least a 75%, if not better chance, probably even a better chance than that, finding a remote for an original remote for a player you have. If you don't have the original remote, or maybe you're just broke or something like that, you can probably find a replacement. Check it out. Really cool website. I bookmarked them. I'll be going back there again in the future. I'm sure I buy tons of random and obscure old players that don't come with remotes half the time. So I'll be going to that website a lot, I am sure. So again, guys, that is it. So like I always say, if you like this video, please give me a like. Just click the little thumbs up icon. It takes 2 seconds and it means the world to me. I really appreciate it. Also, if you're not already subbed, please do. I post a brand new daily sickness video every single day. I've been doing it for 4 years now. Almost 4 years now. In April will be 4 years. So, brand new video for you guys every single day. So if you subscribe, whether you're here on my website, just subscribe and you'll see a new video every single day. I promise. I haven't missed one yet. And also, if you're not already over at cinemasickness.com, head on over there, check it out. There's a lot more to see there than just these videos. All kinds of up-to-date information on deals that I find that are going on, up-to-date information on what I'm currently up to. Also, you can subscribe to me at cinemasickness.com as well. At the bottom of the website, you just put in your email address and I'll send you email updates of what I'm doing on my posts and whatnot. So please do that. And also while there, be sure to click on the Team Sickness tab and check out all the videos and reviews from the Team Sickness members. And also be sure to click on the Merchandise tab and purchase yourself a Cinema Sickness sticker, a Cinema Sickness button, or a Cinema Sickness t-shirt. I'm rocking a Cinema Sickness t-shirt right now. You could be too. So head on over there, do that. I'd appreciate the support. And also, you can find links to all my social media sites, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Listia, Amazon, everything. It's all there at cinemasickness.com. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday, and I will see you all tomorrow on Wednesday. And it's almost 2015. Crazy. Just the year flies by. I know they say the older you get, the faster time goes, and that is so, so true. I mean, it just seems like it just turned 2014 like yesterday. Absolutely crazy. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, of course, with another Daily Sickness video. So see you then. Again, have a great Tuesday. Hope your Wednesday's good as well. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.